Hi, I'm Polly Bath, and I travel throughout the country helping schools manage and change difficult behavior that interrupts instruction. Today, I'm going to answer one of your questions. I had a kid say to me today, other kids are wearing the same thing I am, but you're the only teacher who's got a problem with it. No one is enforcing the dress code but me. Help. Everywhere I go, I can't tell you, people are battling with dress code. I think there's a lot of districts right now that are exploring whether or not they can actually enforce these dress codes. And I think that's a very good question. If we get bogged down in things that we can't do anything about or have no control over, and let's face it, if kids are still coming to school legally covered, then we may be going into power struggles that we really don't need. But let me just go right for this question. It is so difficult when you feel like you're the only one enforcing something. If it is a building expectation, everyone needs to be consistent with it. And when we're inconsistent, the kids tell us that by saying things like this. See, that little warning sign should have gone off in your head that said, oh my gosh, we're inconsistent. The child just should have come in and said, I think you guys are inconsistent on your consistent expectations that are expected in this building. But they don't say that. They say this type of stuff and they complain. That's the first thing we got to get on the same page with. We got to say, is this a rule we can all be consistent with or not? The second piece of that is I want to caution you is that oftentimes I see kids who give us the most trouble, kids who are out in the hallway without a pass, kids who are the most disruptive, kids who have kind of a track record, if you will, of difficulty. They often get called out on everything. And I've experienced this firsthand. So if a child's getting called out on their dress code and 3 kids walk by who are not the kids who usually create any issues, they're doing what they're supposed to do, following the rules, except for dress code, obviously, they tend to just walk by people. I don't think that's unusual, because the nudgy kids are always going to kind of have that little target on them. So be aware if that's happening. And if it's that kid who's coming to you all the time and complaining about that, then that could be happening. It's a discussion we have to have with our entire staff. It's not okay for kids to come to us and have this complaint. And if we are doing it, then we've got to get control of that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch these videos, and if you've got questions for future videos, include those in the comments below.